is Jill. How can I help you? Oh, hi. How are you today? Oh, yeah. I faxed those over this morning. Yeah, so you're just calling to confirm the orders, correct? For Mr. Smith and Johnson that I faxed over? Okay, great. Yeah, just a second. Just kind of looking through here. It looks like his primary diagnosis is CHF. Yeah, let me look at the orders for Mr. Smith first. He needs a complete workup, I guess, and he also needs a head CT ordered. Oh, and yeah, he also has had chronic headache, it looks like, for the last 6 months. So it looks like he will need the CT as well. Yeah, you want to go through all for Mr. Smith? Okay. I sent you the lab orders and the PFT for the pulmonary clinic and the CT scan. It looks like Dr. Ferdinand said if you run into problems getting an authorization for the CT, he can add more to the notes to get it through. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Yeah, he has one of those really great insurances. It looks like they pay for everything. He's kind of lucky. All right, well, let's go over Mr. Johnson's orders real quick. Yeah, I sent over just the basic checkup on the labs. Did you get that today? You did? Okay, great. Yeah, that's all for him that I have. And it seems that he's under ACO insurance, so it looks like our triage nurse checks up on him regularly. Dr. Smith makes sure his entire team actually coordinates his care. It is kind of weird. It sounds like we have more people involved with these ACO patients, but they tend to have less tests ordered, and we don't see Dr. Ferdinand seeing them at the hospital as often as the other insurances. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, but I hear this type of is some kind of Obamacare deal or something? Huh. All right. Okay, great. Well, if you need...
The short video that just saw describes two types of patients in two really different types of healthcare delivery systems. You have your patient number one under your traditional insurance, and your patient number two under what's also known as accountable care organizations, a huge component of the Healthcare Act signed into law by President Obama in 2010. Now think about this. The goal of the law was not only to increase affordable access of care to Americans, but also to increase quality and reduce cost. So accountable care organizations, they function under the premises that if they reduce cost and if they meet quality metrics set by CMS, at the end of the year, they will have a piece of the savings that they achieve by reducing cost. So you look at your traditional health insurance and you look at the ACOs. Your traditional health insurance are not held accountable to quality metrics. The ACOs are. Not only they have to meet those metrics to qualify for the savings, they also need to make sure that in order to do that, that there is enough care coordination to prevent patients from getting complications and again driving the cost up. So there's really no difference as far as how providers get paid. They will get paid the same way from the traditional insurance, which is also known as fee-for-services. There's really not a question why we should be looking at ACOs, right? Accountability, quality, and lower the cost of healthcare. The Wall Street Journal as well as CMS just released the numbers of the first year of savings from these ACOs. And 29 in the entire country were able to beat the savings and the quality metrics, so they shared 126 million with Medicare and savings. Now, we also had 128 million in savings that went back to the Medicare Trust Fund. ACOs are not a new concept. They were also brought as an idea under George W. Bush, under his presidency. And the goal, again, was to decrease cost of health care that was being basically banked by Medicare. So really, if we think about it, those two patients of Dr. Fernandez, a lot of waste in the first one, good care coordination in the second one, and you have two different types of healthcare delivery systems, your traditional and your ACOs, and the ACOs have to meet those quality standards. The others don't. So basically, we should really be looking at ACOs as the new healthcare delivery model of the future. If you want to look at more information related to ACOs, go to cms.gov and do a search for accountable care organizations. Thank you.